I banned somebody yesterday.
No.
They were doing a link that was trying to sell people things, and I didn't even read what it was.
Don't, yeah, don't do that. Don't sell people things in the zoo.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
don't sell people things in the zoo.
rude and illegal.
Yeah. Anyway, Cube.
Cube, we're there. I can see it.
You can?
Mm.
Good. Can everyone else? Yeah.
Yeah, they can. That's what I meant. Is I saw the double vision.
And then let me make sure that the other. Yep, okay, cool. Yeah.
Cube.
So we are doing more Cube. I pull up collection and such. Tickets are Cube, and then Phantom Points for Cube, and I also got a set of Scars block,
Scars will be cool.
which
It's
I
not.
don't know if I'm gonna do, or if Kavanaugh's gonna do, or what's up with that yet, but Cube.
Somebody will do it. Someone will do scars.
I'm sure, I'm sure.
So, is there anything you want to do with Cube? We haven't set a goal of recent.
No, I don't know.
I issued a challenge, an open challenge
I
of
saw I saw your challenge, and I've yet to build a deck that even I could even consider playing that card in Cube.
That's what I. It makes me wonder why it's. I understand the power of Necropotence, but just never seen anybody use it.
Well, you basically have to build your deck to use the thing, like, and it's very hard to build a deck to use a thing in Cube. Like,
Yeah, so it's also why Master of Babes is hard to use.
yeah,
Because the
it's not like recurring nightmare.
whoa, somebody dropped something.
Yep, rip that plate.
Now it lived. It
Oh,
seems
that didn't sound like it.
that keeps moving around.
Okay, we've got cards though.
I see Soren, Lord of Innistrad.
Let me see what else I see. I don't even know what else is in the pack yet.
There's Plow Under.
Soren, there's Plow Under, there's Shackles, there's Eureka.
We want to be the Eureka deck.
Eureka deck. There's a lot
Um,
of blue. Damn.
yeah.
Counterspell proper, Glenelundra Archmage. I'm considering just going for something powerful blue.
Ooh.
Either the Arc, like maybe the Archmage. This card's really good.
Yeah, Archmage is really good. It's two counters in one, so you're getting one for one and then zero for one.
Yeah. Or Shackles is good too.
I do like Shackles. There's Volrath's Stronghold, who was a champion yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and try out the Archmage and see where it leads. It looks like there'll at least be some blue that comes around because there's way too much in this pack.
Yeah. Also, Blunt the King. Kaz uses the new client, the beta, which
Uh,
currently is busted.
for me, it
Yeah,
works. It's just it doesn't work for me. That for reasons.
yeah, it's not just busted for you though; it's busted for a lot of people. There's Shriekmaw and him. If you wanted to be black here,
There's
uh,
Shriekmaw. There's Shardless Agent that I could kind of try to build around. There's Birds, Serenade Efreet.
there's the Storm piece. Do you want to be the Storm deck? You
That
want to
doesn't
brain freeze some people?
that doesn't exist in this cube. I don't know why all the storm cards are in the cube. It doesn't make any sense. Like you can't do it. There's no Moxes.
Well, there's the Diamond Mox.
There's no Moxes. There's no Lotus.
I know it just doesn't work. There's also birds and Yosei and
I'm
some
considering
other
if I want to
strong
go
pieces.
green blue and try that route.
If yeah, if you want to be green blue, then is birds better than Shardless Agent?
But then there's Shriekmaw.
I do really like
I'm
Shriekmaw.
gonna try the blue black. I like Shriekmaw as well. This is stuff that I've played a lot and like, and this is not much of a pack for that entire plan. Hell, there's no. Okay, well, what do we got? We got Marsh Flats. If I want to grab a fetch,
Yeah, a fetch. There is Fauna Shaman if you want to backpedal out of black, or Yavimaya Elder.
yeah. We'll backpedal out of one of the two, and not even necessarily black, but if like one of the
Yeah,
colors.
I don't think Headhunter or Putrid Imp are exactly
Yeah.
compelling enough choices.
I don't like either of these cards, and Vampire Lacerator as well is not very good
Yeah, I agree.
per se in the cube. I'm gonna
I
grab
would either.
I'm gonna grab the shaman because I can sacrifice having a marsh flats for it.
Yeah.
Just to see maybe green open is more open and then like blue or black get left behind.
Yeah, find out. We'll find our colors.
I could grab Fauna Shaman again.
Ah, the survival of fittest.
There's
It's
a lot. Oh
also
man, look at this green.
yeah. There was. I was what I was looking at is some of the other green in here. What does Corsair Crucifix actually do? Okay, so it's like a, it's almost a Moldiah thingy.
Yeah, it doesn't give you the ability to play a second land a turn, but
It's also a 3 mana 2/4.
yeah, good body. I'm looking at playing green here, and I don't know if I really want to pick survival in here because of all the other good green, but
There's also some other. If you for some reason didn't want to pick green, there is like Etched Oracle and Mini Jace and Brimaz,
Brimaz is
but I'm
real. But
not sure about. I think the green is here. If you have both survival and fauna shaman, you can definitely build towards that plan.
that's what I'm gonna
On-
go for. The rest of those cards are all things I could replace or find. Ooh, like
Hey, do you want to? Which powerful black green piece do you want? Because there's Bayou right next to Pernicious Frickin' Deed.
deed, right? Like
There's also
Bayou is
Primal
the
Command in this pack.
yeah, and Wood Elves is a reasonable creature. It's ramp.
Yeah, Wood Elves is fun. We had a Borderland Ranger in that pack, and now we have Wood Elves. We can just have
Okay, I
three
guess the
mana
question is
creatures
if
that
I
do
care
things.
about the fixing more than I care about. If I had the deed, I'd want the Bayou. If I have the Bayou, I want the deed.
I agree.
God, it's such a good card. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Bayou here. God, that feels
Ah,
good.
it's, not, it's a little bit out of character. I think that can work.
Yeah. Farseek, immediate.
It's more fixing. Wall of Roots is a bit of ramp. Explore is explore.
Yeah, I think it's one of those. Wall of
I think.
Roots, the more
Mm,
useful.
Wall of Roots does sort of put the kielbosh on like that one aggro deck that can exist.
It's also better with survival in case I draw it late. I can just ditch it.
But Farseek is just like quality ramp, and so is Explorer.
So is Wall of Roots.
And so is Walver too.
Like,
Can't go wrong, really. I'd be happy with any of these cards.
okay, Indrik Stomp Howler and Boon Satyr. I'm gonna go with the Stomp Howler. So it looks like
Hey,
green all of a sudden is the color,
yeah.
and that's
I'm a
fine.
little biased towards Silent Spectre just because I love the art on that card, but I like the Stomp Howler too. Look at the art on that thing; it's great.
I like that face the little Spectre has.
He's happy. He wants your cards.
He does. Savannah. I could just pull up all the green, like all the green X fetches, like duels.
Yeah, white. Well, I don't know what else we would pick. Like maybe Voice of Resurgence
Maelstrom
or
Pulse,
Sundering.
Sundering
Oh,
Titan.
I didn't even see the Maelstrom Pulse there.
Well, Pulse is okay in here. It's just a removal spell.
Yeah.
I could pick up Sundering Titan and have something big to go into if I end up on a more ramped strategy.
Yeah, it also prevents someone else from playing Sundering Titan.
Hmm. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm not impressed by Pulse in the cube as much because of
Yeah. Hey, Soren came back? That's a little curious. Hey, do you want Plowhunter?
yes, 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 yes.
Oh, empty pack.
Yosei.
Let's deprive someone of Yosei.
Yeah, that's basically the thought here. Wow, all those crappy black cards came back around. Who knew? I still don't want any of them.
You want to pick Rootbound Crag then?
Yeah.
Maybe we end up Gruul. Cultivate. Wow.
Cultivate and Heath. Which is more useful of these? Heath goes and grabs that Bayou. I think I like the fetch a little better. Yeah! Yes!
Okay. Okay. Well, the cat was a 1/1. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Okay, so we're in green X, where X is.
Um. Well, we have a powerful piece in both white and black and blue, and
We are green X. So all I need is like a real reason to go into color 2, or maybe just being more stuff in green. I would like some more early game stuff in green. Green
yeah,
Elv.
I would really like to. I would really like to see Genesis. That's one of the cards I'm looking for because of our two survivals.
Yeah, Genesis is like a hands down pick it early sort of thing. I think something like Recurring Nightmare would also be a hands down grab it, and
Also,
all of a sudden I'm in.
because then we wouldn't have to play against Recurring Nightmare.
Well, yeah, not only that, but we would be like with Fauna Shaman
Yeah.
Survival, we would be Nightmare.
And
Pattern of Rebirth is in here.
um, Pattern of Rebirth and
I'm not
first early
seeing
game in like Una's Prowler, but not really. Sphere of the Suns. I don't know.
Necromancy.
You have to force your opponent to try to figure out what the hell Necromancy does, even though it's a simple card.
Maybe I do pick up Necromancy. Maybe I'm actually a Reanimator deck and I don't know it.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't know about that.
With Survival
Maybe,
Fauna Shaman?
maybe you are. Then again, Pattern of Rebirth also sort of is a fake. It's hard to say.
It's a
It
lot
fetches
harder
from
to
your.
use. It has a cool
Yeah,
turtle on it.
you have to get something to die.
Well, not only that, but like if they respond, kill it, you feel really dumb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Necromancy, though.
I'm gonna pick this up, see where it leads. Yeah. No.
You want to necromancy up your obliterator, or do you just want to like grab putrefy or deranged hermit?
Also high cryptic.
Or there's also entomb there if you really want to go in the.
We're not that dedicated to the plan.
Also, it'll probably table if no one
Yeah.
else is in the.
Want to just pick up good removal spell and putrefy or hermits? Probably the putrefy.
Yeah, hermit's good. Putrefy's good. Um, I think if one were to come back, it would be putrefy over the deranged hermit because if someone else is
Yeah.
in green, then hermit is.
I agree, but I think I can pass up. Actually,
It's hard to say. I kind of like putrefy better, but
I like
if we
the
don't
idea
really.
of recurring deranged hermit a lot.
That too. Maybe we actually get recurring nightmare, and we can nightmare our hermits with, and also have squirrels with which to nightmare with.
Scavenging ooze, treachery.
Big time Liliana, which I'm not super impressed with, but still.
Yeah, duress still can't have art on my thing.
Ah man, how sad is Duress in the cube compared to Kozilek's Inquisition
I'm thinking
and
the ooze is a good pick
Thoughtseize.
here.
Yeah, definitely Ooze. It fills that early game niche we were wanting.
Also, I don't want to play against ooze, so
Oh yeah, that keeps happening. We keep thinking of cards we want that we also don't want to play against.
pod, hippie, animate, dead, proper,
Animate Dead proper.
grim monolith. Hmm. I don't think we're pod.
Yeah, I don't think we're pod with that big gap between 2 and 5 we're sporting right now.
Yeah, agreed. I'm looking at Grim Monolith and thinking if that's what I want just to get this stuff out early. I don't know.
Monolith is good. I think Animate Dead is also good. I like Attrition a lot more than you. If we had Bitter Blossom, I would be pushing hard for that. Well, yeah, we do have Hermit to
I
go
have
with.
Hermit, but I've never liked Attrition. I don't really like Attrition that much.
I can understand that.
Grab me a Monolith. Hey, Trop Island.
You just want to keep picking up the
I mean,
Duels?
take a look at this pack and tell me I'm wrong.
There's Cartophage, though. It's a 1-mana 2/2.
Like, yeah, I'm picking up this.
Hey, Urborg, or Tooth and Nail,
I was say, how about Tooth and Nail? How does Tooth and Nail sound?
with our Grim Monolith.
Yeah. This is weird. I feel like somebody else is doing the same green thing and cutting us off a lot of the important cards.
Well, Genesis.
Genesis. Okay,
Ah, it's the
cool.
same pack as Thran Dynamulo.
Well, we have to pick Genesis. It was on the
We
list
have,
of this
yeah,
card
we
is
have to pick
needed for this
Genesis.
thing.
Genesis.
Okay, we got way too many. We need early game. This is really what's missing.
Yeah. Factory.
Factory. I think Factory's better than Chrome Mox. I don't really see us using.
I don't believe so either. Chromox is not super.
It's cool. It's just
Yeah.
okay. So I have the ability to splash whatever, and I'm like base green.
Let's have a good pack 3. Why don't we? Like we'll just open up Recurring Nightmare and a bunch of removal.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab Moment's Peace, I suppose, out of this.
Fog.
Yeah. Hey, Putrefy came back around.
Hey.
And Liliana, and look at that red.
Yeah, look at that red. Although, I guess that had Arc Trail in it. Picked up attrition over the not him.
Yeah, I don't like that, not him.
No, not him.
Fire Blast, get the hell out of here. Yes, I can probably hide. I don't think we're going to be doing that. Flint Hoof, sure. I'll grab
Fun of war. Yeah.
whatever.
We're not Gruul, probably. Probably.
I don't think so.
Maybe. Well, we'll get Tiger, though.
I feel pretty certain that Pontiff of Blight is not a card in the cube.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, too.
I feel like I can say that with confidence. That's not...
Cryptcast might be, though. A different big-time extort guy from...
I don't think so.
He's cool. You're right, Cryptcast. No, that's Baron of Viscopa is definitely in the cube.
Oh yeah, Blood Baron.
Blood Baron of Viscopa.
That's in the
Mostly
cube.
because he's a kind of reasonably costed body with important pros on him.
Alright, Rocky Tar Pitch or whatever.
Come on, Recurring Nightmare.
Come on, early game. I gotta have some, like, early game and ramp to get out of the...
Where's Coalition Relic for, like, ramp?
Hi, Elspeth.
Yeah.
Relic and Awakening Zone.
Awakening Zone.
Not bad.
And Warren Power Stone sitting there next to Coalition Relic.
I think those do about the same thing.
Yeah. Only Coalition Relic also fixes you.
Yeah. I think Relic's the one here. Yeah, Awakening Zone's the only other card I'm looking at, and I think Relic does the better job.
There's also balance in this pack.
True. That's like the color I really don't have.
Yeah, I know. I was just noting at the like the most powerful card in the pack in the abstract, maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, Putrid Leech.
Sakura
Tri-Builder. Yeah.
Okay, I have Rampant Growth and then Rampant Growth on a man.
Rampant Growth on man, why don't we?
Yeah. Okay. That's some more early game I can get by. Especially being a man is important in the deck.
Yeah, with our survival. We can use survival if it is too fine for land ramp. Search for tomorrow if you like want more ramp.
Precursor
Also,
Golem.
Precursor Golem is like another 5. Night's Whisper is card draw.
Wondering if I actually care about. I probably want Search for Tomorrow out of here.
Mm.
Like looking at our curve, we really want ramp up to this point.
We do, and search is pretty good. It's really great when you play it turn one.
Yeah, we also do want another big man.
Yeah, because I don't think we're actually playing Yosei. He was like a
No.
resurrection piece. There's more ramp with wait, recurring nightmare.
Recurring
Can't pick.
Nightmare. Found it. Okay.
Okay, the detonator. There we go. Although that wall of blossoms would be absolutely
Too
fantastic
bad.
with our.
Too bad.
I
Found.
know. No, I mean when if it comes back with the recurring nightmare
I
and
know.
just continually draw cards.
Okay.
Okay, I feel good about the deck now.
We need more guys, though. We don't have a lot of guys,
Yeah,
and
we have 9 creatures, so we'll
yeah.
fight creatures highly.
Okay. Let's. I'm glad I picked the Hermit. That was the reason I picked Hermit was basically so I could have Recurring Nightmare later.
Ooh,
Um.
death, just big time, Gary.
Big
Can we
Gary.
support? Can we support triple green? I think we can. What
That's
is?
our only color, right? Right? Like,
Yeah, well, we're in black, kind of.
I know we're in Splash Black. Yeah, I think that's better than Deadbridge Chant.
Well, Lippert Chant is not bad in our deck, but it's not great either.
Right, I think Garrick's better, mostly because it immediately does something rather than Deadridge Chant, which we play mill 10 and then do nothing.
Plus, it's another 5 or 6. Yeah, 5.
Little Garrick
Oh man, another Gary.
or an
Or
Orange
do we want
Viper.
Orin Viper as a creature?
Yeah, I was just saying as a creature.
A good one at that.
Um,
Wait, am I loud?
you're
That's
always
neat.
loud.
Um, I might have been louder than normal because I had to unplug and replug in the doodle.
Yeah, you're always loud.
Well, I'm a commanding presence. Something I have never claimed before.
Woodfall Primus.
That is a man and also a big man.
God, I
So
wish I
I
want
myself.
football Bailoff, but
Hey, football bales.
we can't always get what we want. So Woodfall Primus it is. Elves of Deep Shadow.
Shadow. That was actually a card I was looking for as like rampant fixing.
Yeah.
And they won. Pretty good dork.
Cool. So we don't have any fours.
We ramp into 4. We
No,
just skip
we skip four.
um Grey Ogre. Or do we want Liliana's Reaver as a 4?
I'm not casting a card that costs double black.
Well, do you want that or Thunderscape Battle Mage or Nostalgic
What does this
Dreams?
do? I don't like any of the cards in here, and I'm
Well, Nostalgic Dreams is a way to pitch cards into your yard, I guess. But Liliana's Reaver also has Death Touch, if we can ever cast it. Hey, Future Leech or Rampant Growth, man. You need guys.
I think we need guys. And that makes
Also not.
Putrid Leech the pick. Oh God, but Rampant Growth.
Yeah, we can. I think we can do Rapid Growth.
I mean,
Think it-
we are on the big game plan. Brooding Saurian, okay.
That's a good 4
Aye.
by
Aye.
high upheaval.
Yeah!
Hey!
Hey!
I like the deck now.
Oh man, they're using that art for Vindicate. Okay,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I would. Yeah,
yeah. I like the old art with the weather lines. Hey, Deadbridge Chant came back. I don't think we're actually using it though.
I would say I don't know if that actually makes the cut, but cool. Yeah, Firelit Thicket. Sure, I don't care.
You can convert a green mana into a double green mana. Hey, Upstead Bailoff.
The football Bailoff came back. I'm so happy.
Red Iron Bailoff.
I'm really happy at that. Like that shouldn't happen. I love
Yeah.
this Bailoff.
Well, look at all of our green. I think we may be the majority of the green cards as far as the people's picks go.
Yeah.
We might have stolen all of it.
All right. So we're basically like base green splash for Recurring Nightmare and Shriekmaw and like Putrefy, and that's all I see.
Question: Are we actually playing Necromancy?
I don't know. Let me see how many cards we have in the dang deck once I Brooding Saurian ain't in it right off the bat. Flint of Boar ain't in it. Sack Tribe, Elves of Deep Shadow, Coalition Relic, Sundering Titan, or Monolith.
It's 25. We need cuts probably from 2 and 5. Probably not from 2.
Yeah. Two cuts.
Yeah, I think this answers my question. I don't think we're playing Necromancy.
Yeah, we're already cutting cards, and
Even though it works pretty well with Survival of the Fittest. But we already have Recurring Nightmare to work with Survival of the Fittest.
alright, how about this? I'm gonna pile up creatures on the side here, because I don't think the cut wants to be a guy.
I don't think it does either. Also, I was going to ask, we can pile up all of our ramp pieces, see how many we actually need, and which is the worst of them.
That.
So I don't think we're cutting any ramp pieces.
It might be Rampant Growth, because we have both Wall of Roots and Sack Tribe.
Yeah. Well, you would want Search for Tomorrow over Rampant Growth. I guess Search for Tomorrow
drop.
can't cost 1, and is a 1 drop.
We only have... Yeah. Honestly, it's all about guys. We only have 14 in the deck, and I really don't want to cut one.
Yeah, I don't think we can afford to cut a man. Okay, so we have 1 cut to make.
I think it has to be Plow Under.
Yeah, I think it's Plow Under 2. It's off plan. It's a 5.
Well, I love the damn card.
I love it too. I would play it if we had Stunted Growth to go with it.
Alright.
And there's Factory.
Vicious Factory, Bayou, Windswept Heath, and like 2 swamps or something like that.
That's fair, because we only have really
3 black cards.
3 black cards. And the only one we need to be timely is like Putrefy.
Yeah, I mean, this ain't the mono... Yeah, this ain't mono-green control.
No, that also, like, an important piece of that deck was,
Me.
was you, yeah, the Stunted Growths. And also, the Glaciers.
Yeah. I think E-Witness is also a pretty important part of that deck, too.
Yeah, E-Witness would be great in this deck.
Yeah. Yeah, dang.
E-Witness with your Wall of Roots and like your Recurring Nightmare.
Alright,
And
so I'm just taking a look. What do we have on coming to play abilities for, like, options? We have Shriekmaw, Indrik Stomppower, Gain Life,
Deranged Hermit.
draw a card, Deranged Hermit, and then the Bigman.
Yeah, the big man. Although I don't know. I don't know if we want to do that to Sundering Titan too many times.
Honestly, we'll only have... I mean, we might get cut off black, but we also have, like, Coalition Relic and such to be able to...
Yeah, we got the 2 important pieces there, Coalition Relic and Elves of Deep Shadow.
The Monolith is in here basically as a way to get this top end quick. Like, Tooth and Nail, it's a big...
Yeah, I think it's actually there to make Tooth and Nail castable, and it might... You never cast that for 7, by the way. That is a 9-mana spell.
Yeah. Alright, so let's add a land. Suggestratron tells me... Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see if it's a correct amount of lands, too.
That's a legal deck, too.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Huh. So, I didn't play my first pick.
Yep. Oh man, what else is in there? I was wishing for Sorin Mortimerstrad.
That table, I still didn't
table.
pick it.
Well, we were far and away out of the colors at that point.
Well, for me, it's mostly, like, I thought about it, but I have played that black-white deck too many times.
You're talking to me about playing the white-black deck too many
Right, but
times.
you're not the one... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the one piloting this time, yeah.
Controls.
Yeah, we're
basically mono green. We have a Putrefy, we have a Recurring Nightmare, and a Shriekmaw.
although Recurring Nightmare is like a centerpiece of the deck.
Right. Recurring Nightmare is like what makes... We knew it was coming, right? Like, we knew...
Yeah, it was that. As soon as we had the double survival, I was like, okay, we absolutely need Recurring Nightmare and we absolutely need Genesis, and we got them both.
I'm happy about the, like, flipping over to green, like, on that Fauna Shaman.
That was an important pick. I'm glad you made that.
Yeah. I'm also happy to have Shriekmaw on the team.
He's so happy. Look at him. Good call. He's very cute for something that is a Necrotal.
Yeah. Well, Shriekmaw's like a bird thing.
The snakebird salamander.
Yeah, like there's the scales. There's like a. It's got like a beard made of little like three
Tentacles.
tentacle things. It's got hands.
It's got butterfly wing like horns.
And it's got the tail that's snake tail.
I like a lot of the elemental designs from that block. Because they also had like Horde of Notions, which had like an elephant whale.
Yeah, like they were all sorts of like strange chimeras of.
Yeah, chimeras.
Well, heck, where are you? Where is it? I have to own a mole drifter, right? Like that's
Yeah,
part of
Moldrifter is like a
part
fish
of it.
butterfly.
Yeah, I want to pull. I don't own a mole drifter. This is
Well, I'm
depressing.
sure you owed many of them in real life.
Yeah, I played that format. I played a lot of mole drifters in standard.
Yeah. How often did you play them as a creature, and how often did you evoke them, do you think?
Evoked a good amount, but they would come into play as a creature off of Revel Arc way too much.
Well, I knew that was coming.
Because
Did you
that's
also have your Flicker Wisp in that combo?
no, because Flicker Wisp is 3 power, funnily enough.
I meant like flickering your rail arcs and stuff.
That's honestly too much. Momentary Blink, however,
Ah,
was a legal card for a while, and that costs 1 and a white to flicker a guy, and then blue and 3 to flashback. So
there aren't nearly enough chimeras in Magic. There's 9 of them, and two, three,
all
four,
right,
five,
what are we
6 of
doing?
them are.
We are playing a bunch of green creatures in Recurring Nightmare to recur
Yeah,
a bunch of creatures. That's the game
and
for
if you
me.
don't know what Recurring Nightmare does, Poke Captain, you will find out. And then, along with our opponents, which may not know what it does, but they'll find out.
It lets us sack a creature to get a different creature from the grave, which we'll be putting there with either Fauna Shaman or Survival, or we'll just play big green cards.
Yeah, we could just like finish the game by Grim Monolith ending into Sundering Titan, and we'll be playing Jund Degree and
It's
destroy all their lands.
it's big green.
It's been great! Let that child alone.
That's what we're doing.
But yeah, there's over half of the chimeras in Magic came from Theros blood.
Well, the other half are like there's a cycle of
Yeah, like from Visions.
yeah.
Well, they weren't chimeras until they were given a creature type. They used to be just archetype creatures.
Yeah, the Steam games, the like Duels of the Planeswalkers, are a much better interface.
Yeah, and they're not a bad way to learn the game, although they will teach you some things just wrong.
Not the more recent ones are.
Because I know some of them treated power and toughness more like Hearthstone does. Or like taking damage would lower your toughness. And I was like, no, that is
Nah,
incorrect.
the more recent ones are good. The first one, they kind of. There's a long story behind them, like outsourcing of sorts. The first of those games because they didn't like develop things,
Ooh.
and so there's still there were a lot of weird interface things with it. But that was in 2010, so it's gotten a lot better. And somebody has not finished their deck, and the clock is.
I hope we do not face the auto build man.
How powerful! I think the auto build man in this format is still scary.
Yeah, I think of all formats, this was where the auto build man could stand a chance, and because that could just end up being like 5-color good stuff. He got that Sorin nobody wanted.
Maybe the Vindicate too.
Okay, the auto build just has Sorin and Vindicate. Anyways,
Cube of
apparently we
Commitment.
finished. I want to do the Cubic Commitment
I think
sometime. Hey,
we're fighting Saturn.
ooh, Mr. Saturn. Hey, look at this hand we can't keep. Although I would keep it on a land.
We're on the draw.
How bad do you want to flip the coin, mate?
I flipped the coin a couple times. Sooner or later, it has to come up my way.
You're keeping this hand. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Look, I flipped the coin a couple times. It has to come up my way sooner or later. Ha ha!
Oh man, you win. You've won.
I mean, it'll take a turn for that to kick in, but
Well, if we draw a land, we get flipping Wallards, and we're golden.
yeah. Nope. Okay, that's fine. I just get delayed a turn. That's okay.
Yeah, we're keeping. We're going to make our opponent think we just kept a hand that was.
Okay, a morph.
Is that Headhunter? Or in black, there's Headhunter and Spectre.
Oh, we drew a land. Okay. Wall roots and Grim Monolith, I guess.
And it lets us actually play Genesis next turn.
Maybe actually, if I draw a land, I just cast Woodfall Primus next turn. So
Oh, there's also that. Ramp, ramp, ramp.
Tendrils of Corruption to kill off my wall roots. Okay.
I guess we're not doing okay, and he goes.
That's fine.
Oh,
We had it too. So this is going to be a survival turn?
we're discarding Genesis to grab something.
I don't think I need to do anything right now.
Yeah. Just hold on to Putrefy.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll want to flip that Spectre he's got, and
It's 5 to flip, so.
yeah.
Braids.
That's a Putrefy target.
Oh, shit. Do I just putrefy it now using Grim Monolith?
Eesh.
No, I've got a better plan. Survival, discard a creature, go grab Deranged Hermit.
Deranged Hermit just to have things to pitch.
Yeah, like have a billion dudes to sack and let him deal with the braids problem.
Well, he can deal with the Braids problem quite easily.
Right, but once it's yeah, I think the Deranged Hermit's right.
So what do we throw away to Braids?
A swamp.
Okay.
Right, I have to do this. Cool, whatever. Sacrifice a swamp. Then land and Deranged Hermit.
Hooray! Eat squirrels. Or something. Is he floating a black?
Oh yeah, he floated a black off of his swamp. Ultimate price, kill off the deranged, the hermit.
Well, okay.
Knight of Infamy.
And here comes Morph as a 3/3.
I think I just show that a chump.
You want to take 3?
Actually, that better plan, yeah.
So I was thinking we're at 15. I'm not afraid of a 3/3.
Yeah, you'd better plan. Good idea. Upkeep, targeting, wall of whatever, I don't care. And no, and Shriek Moth.
Hey, do you want to murder a Morph? It is a play like a non-artifact creature.
Not this turn. I think I want to just play Scavenging Ooze.
That's fair too.
Because I can also just discard this Shriek mod.
Yeah.
But right now, I think he's going to have Braids trouble.
Yeah, he's running low on stuff. Because he hasn't been playing lands.
Yeah.
I'm not that scared of Morph. Like, he might flip it and then it'll be Headhunter. If he... Although I don't think he can flip it right now.
Alright. So this is going to look weird, but I'm going to have to remove a couple dudes from my grave.
Strange Hermit and Genesis?
Wall of Roots.
Oh, well, it doesn't again. I didn't want to get rough. Forgot Wall of Roots was in there.
Cool, it was Silent Spectre.
Okay, man. I love that card.
Mox Diamond, eh? Yogg's Will. For a land.
He's Yogg's Willing for a land. And that makes me think he had Yogg's Will and didn't... Man, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Genesis is not going to get anything back this turn. I'm just going to play Oran Viper, I suppose.
And he can no longer attack.
We'll
Safely.
I think we'll go ahead and attack with Scavenging Ooze.
Just don't use at him.
Yep. He's top decking with Braids in play.
Yeah, that's hard to do. Like, he's probably going to... I would kill Braids this turn, definitely.
No.
But there goes a Swamp.
Yeah.
You got to build your deck around stacks, man.
I'm just going to trade. And then it has weird Death Touch, which won't
It
trigger
is.
yet.
A slow touch.
What's your last card? Him. Yes, finally! I've been waiting for this. Watch! Give me the bail off. Do it, do it, do it.
Yeah, you've got a 50-50 chance there, buddy. Lost the flip.
I lost the flip. Damn it, I've been waiting for that. Specifically for that moment.
Mr. Saturn gets it.
Yeah, whatever. That's
Don't you want
fine.
something back this turn?
No, I'd probably just play this bail off.
Just play the Obstinate Baloth.
Yeah.
No, hold it. He's going to play not him now.
Yeah,
off
right?
Off his Swamp and Mox Diamond.
Look, we're just playing the bail off.
Yeah. Gain
Man.
4 life.
I thought that was like the coolest like answer. I've been waiting for the him. I was like, yeah, I'll get him.
That would have been the answer to... Okay, this is how it goes. You won the flip on the opening hand. You lost the flip on the Obstinate Baloth.
Okay.
I think I have a feeling we want to untap
Grim Monolith? Yeah.
Maybe Swamp.
Or we just don't have to show anything to our opponent.
Okay, cool.
Cool!
Yeah, that's why you gotta build your deck around stacks. That guy was ruined by his
Ability
braids.
to... Well, for my ability to over... Like he did the stacks, and I'm just like, cool, let me make 4 tokens, and...
Yeah. Yeah.
Show you what for. I think we're good.
Yeah, I don't know any changes to make, because all I know is this guy plays...
Shriekmaw out?
What creatures did he show? Lots of black creatures.
He's mono black.
And you want to put in like Necromancy, Liliana, Rampant Growth,
Ramp,
um,
rampant growth, moment's peace.
Lavender.
I think rampant growth's the safest.
Yeah, you also just have Brooding Spore and it's like another 4/4.
Yeah,
How important the 4/4?
not a ton.
Not a huge amount, yeah. um, you want to flip a coin again? You're hitting no, not flip a coin. Okay.
All right,
Like a land turns it on an Aether Vial.
all right.
Turn on Aether Vial is the okay. This hand's great now.
Yeah, I was gonna say all of a sudden. Look, I'm all right. Aether vial, sure. Knight's
Starting
Whisper.
to, okay. Starting to think this guy's deck is just generically powerful cards. Like, can he use Aether Vial?
By the way, I'm casting Tooth and Nail on turn 4, just as a heads up.
Yeah, this is yeah. We're going to zoom in like probably just Sundering Titan and
Yeah. Ooh,
Prime Time.
Smother in. Okay, maybe not.
Maybe not. Turn 5.
So let's go ahead and play this Relic.
We have Genesis and Recurring Nightmare. We have one other piece of the combo we need.
Yep. So his vial's growing.
Yeah.
Grass. Do you have a splash, my friend? He
Um,
does. Maelstrom Pulse.
Timely.
All right. I've been shown.
Starting to get afraid of that Aether Vial.
Same. I think I'm just gonna play the Ooze. That's a big Aether Vial, dude.
Yeah, do you have a 4-drop at all?
Cairns.
Um,
Tendrils of Corruption, okay. Wow, you are made of removal.
yeah, that's not bad. But it's
If he just never lets me have a creature on the board, that does work in his favor.
okay. Here
Here
comes
comes
something.
Braids? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is a little bit bad. I think.
It's okay. We're okay. I can cast Hermit next turn.
Yeah. Probably gonna sack City Brass or Cairn. No Swamp. What was I thinking?
He's got another swamp.
That was his basic land. I was
His
thinking of lands he
Vial's
might
on
not need
5.
anymore. He's
What is this?
getting close to Aether Vialing in Spectre.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Uh, this guy is a 5-color good stuff. We just need to see blue and white.
Okay, then. That's a combo with Braids, by the way.
Yeah. Maybe this guy does have a stacks deck.
Okay, then. So we're going to go ahead and play Hermit. This vial's getting huge. It's at 6.
Yeah, which is your second to last card in hand Silent Spectre?
I don't know.
Well, he can cast almost anything at this point.
so I can't play the Hermit cost, so sack the Hermit too. Watch this. Check this out.
You're going to return a squirrel to your hand, or kill a squirrel in return.
Yo, check this out.
Guess what's going to keep happening for the next several turns? Yeah, our Mr. Saturn is.
Mr. Saturn, no. Oh, vialing in a 6!
Oh man.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, goodness. I didn't see Visora coming in.
I'm gonna attack Xenagos and try to get that out of here.
Probably. Yeah, eat one, definitely.
Need another. Okay. Visara's a 3-turn clock, by the way.
Yeah,
No.
I guess we need to draw Putrefy.
Yes. Visara is... yeah, good.
Okay, now he has Urborg. Is this like upgrade to a swamp?
Okay. Hey, cool, he didn't get me.
He didn't attack.
Cool.
Your guys are flying 5/5.
I'm gonna sack your ranged Hermit. Oh, let's just keep doing this then?
Yeah, let's I guess we could float search for tomorrow too.
I'm gonna do that, yeah. Let's... I mean, if you're not gonna... Alright, suspend. I'm attacking Xenagos because I want it dead, because that's half of his combo here.
Yeah. Well, he's got plenty of lands at this point.
So he's going to... See, it's not enough. He's going to tap Visara to... I guess he could tap Visara to kill that squirrel, but he could probably taps it to kill this one. Yeah. So I'm still killing Xenagos, which is all I care about.
Yeah. Well, I wonder why he didn't do the same.
I don't know. Look, any turn he's not attacking me is great.
Yes. It's another turn where we can, like, draw X of anything. Probably.
Damn it. Okay,
Really? Okay, now he's figured it out.
Okay, that's turn 1 of me almost dying, so this is... Dealing with Visara. Alright, so I have to sack a squirrel token.
Sorry, squirrel token.
Rip. I can't play the Wall of Blossoms this turn.
No, this needs to be more squirrels.
Hold on, I'm quick doing thoughts. Yeah, this just has to be more squirrels. So... This is not real.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to...
Race! Race them!
We're not really racing, although... I guess we can next turn have a whole bunch of 2/2s come at him, but...
I mean, we're racing, and I'm winning the race. A Vamp Tutor End Step. Oh, no.
Maelstrom Pulse.
I'm dead?
Well, he already Maelstrom Pulse something, didn't he?
It's RFG. That's gone. I removed that from the game. Well, I'm concerned he might just kill me. Corrupt is 6 right now?
Corrupt. Yeah. Yeah, Tendrils, which is in the yard, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm scared he kills me here. What did you
Comes
grab?
something.
Phyrexian Obliterator. That doesn't scare me enough. So sack the Hermit. Don't pay the Echo. Go to my exiled cards. Cast the Search for Tomorrow. Go ahead and find Forest, because we all have Swamp. Ooh!
Primal Command.
What does that get me? Like, what is the...
I guess it gains you 7 life, but what else does it do?
Right. I could just play Wall of Blossoms, and then I would also have...
Um, I don't know. Might just be Wall Blossoms, mixed squirrels.
Yeah. Well, Wall of Blossoms could also draw me into, you know...
Yeah, Maelstrom Pulse. Not Maelstrom Pulse, Putrefy.
So let's do that. Alright, this is just
Yeesh.
going to be a recurring nightmare then.
Although, can we actually attack?
Yes.
The Obliterator has trample.
And
How many squirrels can attack?
all of them. Like, I don't...
Well, then the Wall of Blossoms blocks 4 from the Obliterator. One rolls over, and then the...
How many squirrels do we have to block with?
I don't. Oh yeah, a bunch. Yeah,
Like,
we're
what
making
that... I don't... I
Yeah, I'm thinking
literally have no idea what you're thinking.
you're ahead of me.
Okay.
I'm 2 turns behind. We've established this. We create squirrels as we squirrel.
Right, like more squirrels come out of the woodwork.
A squirrel draws near.
So we sacrifice 2 tapped squirrels, and then pass turn.
Oh boy. This is thrilling.
He's at 5. He should just die next turn if he doesn't kill me.
Yeah, he's got a card in hand to work with, and the best he could do with his tutor was Obliterator.
He passed.
That's a little scary. Although I think continue the march of squirrels.
Yeah, sacrifice the Hermit. Well, this way he can kill the Hermit mid-combat. That's what he's thinking.
Well, we can also send the factory in.
That doesn't change. I think gaining 7 life is what I want. This might be a non-squirrel turn.
Non-squirrel turn. Then what do we do?
Gain
Like
7 off of Primal and something else.
Get a creature, I guess.
Alternately, I could make squirrels, swing with squirrels, and then...
Well, if I did that, I would make squirrels, swing in with squirrels and factory, and just hope to win.
That doesn't... Like, hoping doesn't make that math work.
I know. So I'm not sure what Primal Command gets us other than another turn alive.
And buys a turn off him. I think it might just be squirrels.
I don't know. You're the one. You're the one.
Oh god, I need to freaking... Alright, find the litany.
Kaz is doing Secret of Mana.
Okay. Yeah, let's just do squirrels.
I really like the Secret of Mana streams, but he's already streamed it.
Fair. By the way, you know what card kills me?
I don't know.
Knight of
What card?
Infamy.
Night Infamy. Doge meme. Yay. Ah, the fabled Fauna Shaman as a chump blocker.
Yep. So sacrifice one permanent.
Hmm.
All right. Like Knight of Infamy is the card I think kills me the best. So
Yeesh, does he have it?
yeah.
I don't know. Here it comes.
Oh, Gatekeeper kicked. Okay, I sacrifice a tapped squirrel.
Okay. That's his turn. It's also a body, I guess. He's deciding if he could attack or not.
Right, because he wants to hit me.
Yeah.
He really wants to hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Um, okay. Does Bizarra come in?
No.
No. I mean, just
Okay.
that is in-step killing something.
Land.
That change anything?
Lets me recurring nightmare twice.
Do we want anything else from Ooze? Walrus as a 5 toughness blocker?
I'm thinking if I like, I'm still thinking if that primal command is just the play this turn. But then again, I would probably die to Obliterator. Well, no, I'd have enough life to.
Yeah.
But I can't take the hit. I need to be able to threaten this guy with lethal damage repeatedly. Okay, so I think this is recurring nightmare. This is so freaking weird. Picking up the Hermit, sacking a squirrel. Okay. Play the recurring nightmare. Sacrifice a squirrel to pick up Wall of Roots. And then ship it.
Hmm. Probably in-step tap
Yeah.
Bizarra to kill the range shark.
Nope, kill Wall of Roots.
Okay. He doesn't want to have even more mana. He's afraid of our ramp. Which is fair.
Count it, doing math kills that for 1.
Do you want maybe discard Genesis is what you're thinking?
Yeah. Go grab Obstinate Bailoff, I think. Life gain.
Yeah, life gain. Also a relevant body.
Yeah. Braids is really kicking his ass.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a good card. It's a card I wish we had in our deck.
Okay, I don't think it
But
does anything.
he doesn't really have anything to get with it right now, does he?
Yeah.
Our opponent is a little low on creatures, it seems. you, okay, I don't think he drew Knight of Infamy.
Well, he
He
drew
drew,
Volrash Stronghold.
and he drew the Stronghold.
I want to get off 6 because that card is an instant kill for me, and I really don't want it to be. I really don't want him to be just a card that kills me.
Yes. Yes.
You know. Oh my god, too many triggers. Fuck.
Yay! This is what you get for Genesis and having braids and play, and also range tournament with an echo cost.
Yeah.
People in the zoo are talking about memes now. Thanks, Sue.
Okay, let's go ahead and play the football bailout.
Football bailouts.
So my life total's finally off that zone, and now I can.
Thinking about what we might do at the second thing of Primal Command, and it might be top deck Grim Monolith.
I can untap that.
True. But not in the same turn you Primal Command. I don't know.
Why would I
The
top
squirrels
deck?
get to come in. I don't know. I'm thinking just things you could, because I don't know what getting a card does, because we're
I think I just top deck one of his lands, set him back. In time.
so he does. The braids can have some fun.
Yeah. All right, the Bailoff is dead. All hail.
I'll handle the bailoff.
All right, so
It's got a squirrel problem happening.
all I have to do is hit with 3 squirrels, which I think I can do next turn. Hand of Cruelty. I think
That's a
he's
good
dead
card.
finally.
Yeah, I believe he is a little bit dead. You just had to squeeze it out of him. Let's look at our clock. That's what Recurring Nightmare does too.
Yeah. Oh my god, just target something. Hey, putrefy!
Hey! Get owned, nerd. We top decked the thing we've been. God.
Waiting for forever. Lethal damage.
Yay! The squirrels march in.
Victory by squirrel.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
That is what Bushido does, Pokecam. You get
Confirmed.
Confirmed. I mean, we're not even the. Somebody is still going.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Saturn. You,
That was good. I'm glad the recurring nightmare plan worked.
I'm glad it did too, man. I'm also glad our thing to Recurring Nightmare was Deranged Hermit.
It's just how many squirrel tokens can I make in a game?
How many do you need? Well, I guess all of them when it's a stack deck. God, that guy actually had the stack deck. I'm surprised that happened.
I'm stunned he had Xenagos the reveal. What
Oh,
the heck
yeah.
was that?
That too, like, okay, Maelstrom Pulse, I can understand that. That's kind of an easy splash. And then suddenly, Bloody Cairn, slam down Xanagos. What?
Well, I'm really glad he played the pulse early.
Oh yeah, the Pulse are...
Like, if he would have pulsed the tokens, we would have lost.
Yeah, because, did he know we had Hermit?
No. Oh, yeah, he did. We played it in game 1.
Did he just really wanted to depress us and hope that he could beat us to death with 2/2s?
Also, we kept the one-lander 2 games in a row.
Yeah, and I was shaking my head the entire time.
Excitement! It's all for the excitement.
I'm sad. I don't know. Any good names? Scorpio.
Scorpo.
Oh, it's Scorpo.
There's no E. There's no I in it.
Scorpo.
Scorpo, C Reactor, Lotgon, Mr. Kaflet.
Caffier.
Yeah, sure.
Caffier.
Let's go with that. And then Piley versus Crouch 14.
Crouch. Crouch would be a good name. Crouch 14 isn't a good name. Yeah, squirrel tokens are probably $5 each.
Well,
They're unhinged, aren't
yeah,
they?
yeah, unglued actually. I think like they're the
I mix up the unsets because they're all garbage, but
they're full of jokes and jokey cards.
it's jokes, you know. They have a little girl. The little girl is a half white mana, half one.
I mean, I was thinking of like there's the rock tiger or I'm sorry, there's the paper tiger, the rock lobster, and the scissors.
The scissor lizard.
Yeah, and they each beat each other.
The only good one is rock lobster.
I like the paper tiger.
The rock lobster is well, you look under a dock.
I know. And there was a rock.
It's a rock lobster.
But yeah, no jokes. They're silly.
And no jokes unless Mark Rosewater is on the design too. Even there's puns in the flavor text. The root of all grievals.
The Super Metroid Tangent.
Or how about the half heart noise from Legend of Zelda?
But it just
Only it gets louder and louder, and when it gets loud enough that you can't exactly hear it, they start putting the sound of a heartbeat behind it, getting closer and closer. It's falling over again.
The Pokemon beeping.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm sad. They made it shorter in the new game. I want that noise to haunt you, especially when that's like your game strat. Like to go into beep mode for extra damage.
In Black and White, it was actually part of the music track.
Yeah, dunna, 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 dunna,
Yeah.
dunna. Yeah, that was good. That was great.
Chaos Confetti, the Blacker Lotus.
Yeah, the Blacker Lotus. Yeah, Black and White had a lot of style. I appreciate it for that. Whereas X and Y has easy game mechanics that make me into a horrible person.
The health bar getting larger and larger.
Now that was no, that's Diablo 3, where your health orb covers the entire screen when it gets a bit when you have enough health.
Look, I still like my idea of the gold getting bigger and bigger. And
yeah, that Kaz has to play freaking Overlord one of these days.
I've never played that game.
Your dark tower in that game has a room where you store the gold that you pick up, and it starts as like a little pile because you just have a little bit of gold, and then it will eventually fill up the entire room, and you can go in there and walk around on your gold like Scrooge McDuck.
It's like walking through the Cave of Wonders or whatnot.
Yeah, only it's your glorious gold that you stole and murdered for. X and Y totally has a post game. Like you go and
there's a post game side quest even. Like
yeah, you go Mr. Looker and whatever.
Yeah. Looker.
Yeah. Whereas Pokemon Red had, you go to the cave to catch Mewtwo, and then that's it. That's why second gen is the best, because its post game is an entire another game. Beat the Elite Four. Go get all another 8 badges and beat the Elite Four again.
Yeah, Black and White 2.
Yeah. Blunt the King just doesn't like new Pokemon, I guess. That's one thing I really liked about Black and White is that you had to learn everything again because there was no old Pokemon. Whereas in XY, I was like, huh, I have all these Pokemon I've used a million times, and I'm using them again.
Pokemon chat. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's better than dog chat. No, the not
Doge chat,
Doge chat.
Memeville got
Memes.
your zoo got memed on. It looks like. Yeah.
Well, after our opponent, so kindly. Seriously, the braids just doesn't beat the squirrels. That's
Yeah, well, it beats squirrels for turns unless you have recurring nightmare.
unless you have a way to keep doing it.
You've got squirrel profit still. Ah, dude, Pokemon chat reminds me. I need you to facilitate some Pokemon trait evolutions.
Upgrades, yeah, I can do that.
So I have some Porygons and some Kadabras and Haunters that
That I can
Trebuchets.
do. And some Graveler. Do you have a Graveler?
I don't have Graveler because I have Graveler is a Pokemon that has made me hate it. I love Geodude. I Golem I kind of like because it looks like a candy, sort of like a bonbon,
Yeah.
like a head in it. But Graveler is this piece of shit little cool looking guy that I want to love you because you've got like a little face on you, but then you have a freaking common ass encounter rate and you fucking blow up in my face.
And have Sturdy in the later
And
game.
have sturdy. You're freaking sturdy.
Yeah.
I know, I'll kill you easy. You got X4 weakness to water. No, I explode.
Yo, Dragon Warrior Monsters owns.
Dragon Warrior Monsters does own. Which one did I start playing? I had one I had was Dragon Warrior Monsters 2.
They like made DS games of those years back. Joker.
Joker.
Yeah, it was Dragon Quest Monsters Joker.
I knew they made lots of games about slimes.
Look, they will make infinite games about slimes, like Rocket Slime.
Yeah, Rocket Slime. I want that. That's like the gift. Like there's the sprites of like a slime that is also a castle. That is also a cannon. Slimes are great.
Yeah, Rocket Slime. Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Warrior Monsters. Oh, there's a XL model for Dragon Warrior Monsters. Terry's Wonderland Ace. Well, but Terry is the kid in the game, like the one, like Dragon Warrior Monsters 2. Like Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 was like there was two versions of it: Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Red style. Let me see what it were called.
No. Joker 2 is a separate thing as well. I mean, at that point, you're at the Escape from Necron 7, Revenge of
yes.
Luke Lane, the game of the movie.
Look at that 3DS. Oh man, look at that thing that the Baron posted. I want it. I already have a Mario or Luigi one, but I want it.
Ah, okay.
It's great. The other one is good too, but it's a DS one.
The other one has some metal slimes in it hidden.
Yeah, but it's a DS.
Yeah.
Or yes, it's the mini one. That's too small. They're making a 2DS that actually looks good. It's got pink buttons, but it's a 2DS, so.
Yeah.
Who cares if it's like pink and cool? It's also like a piece of bread.
Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land.
I love Tingle of Rosy Rupee Land. Tingle is a great character that should all children should experience.
It's
Watch as he makes you pay to decipher maps. If you pay him rupees, he will let you zombie float.
That's the best.
Yeah.
He will revive you for a price.
GG tweets looking cool. Tweets.
Oh, jeez.
Tweets about dogs. I guess I could start watching Kaz's stream while waiting for him to
Just pull up the other stream.
I'll do that. See what he and
Streams about streams about streams. Look, they're in game. They've been in game 3 for a while, and they'll finish sooner, dang later.
Oh, man, maybe that's the auto build deck fighting it out.
Maybe this guy, the O2 lost.
Oh, that's the pressing way to think about it.
Fine. How about the 2-1? He got a game.
Maybe that. Yeah, I'll believe that. Scorpio got the auto build. Well, looks like Kaz and Rosella are getting them pretty on in the game. Someone just did 999 damage.
Oh, jeez. You actually pulled it up.
Well, yeah. Am I a kidder? Yeah.
We are all jokers. Every one of us is a joker.
Yeah, but...
What a bunch of jokers.
What a bunch of jokers.
What a bunch of... Oh, man. Where's
Hooray.
Xenoblade? I'm gonna go play some Xenoblade.
Phew! That's a game I would like to have, like, multiplayer style.
I always thought of it as a single player, like Secret of Mana.
Yeah. I'm not always playing Secret of Mana with, like, people.
Yeah, I like playing Secret of Mana. I've got that game sitting around downstairs. We've been playing through it.
I do not. I do not have many of my SNES cards anymore.
I held on to a lot of them, so I'm still cool ones.
Kept the cards I cared about. Well, the only still reminds me, I'm gonna have this cart right here, my Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon cart. Will not play in my 3DS. Makes me sad.
No, very.
I'm pretty sure it still works. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Are Nintendo products supposed to be invincible?
Nintendo systems.
Oh, those will withstand any brunt force, but like we all know how invincible GBA carts are. Like you cannot get rid of a GBA cart. The very worst that can happen is the battery can die. Well, you can fix that.
Yeah, it's still sad. Game Boy Color batteries are also pretty bad in games.
Yeah. I asked about standard.
Oh, what am I playing in standard? I guess I should put something together? Well, I don't know.
There's a Chromatic Core.
Chromatic Core is still around. I got that deck sitting over in the other room. Are you ever going to finish the Dark Souls race? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I beat the entire game yesterday, so I'll finish the race. I figured out new technologies that may help me, but really it's just being walled by the Four Kings.
Yeah, and I'm going to get there soon, too, and be walled by Four Kings.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Glad we aren't doing DLC, because Manu still has way too much health.
Yeah, and he has more health.
Even more health. Although I think he wouldn't be any more dangerous move-wise. Really, he decides to freak out, and then you die if you're too close.
Yeah, basically. Finish your game.
Captain Duck's Tangled. Yeah, balloon too. Wow.
Get Moogled.
Moogle is great.
Moogle status.
Moogle. Phil Cruller spaced out.
Stream of the stream of the stream of the movie of
the
game.
The official game of the movie.
Escape from Necron 7.
I'm excited for that game. I need to get some hooks into Medibot and get him to give us that code.
Yo, we need to get Skulls back.
I never got that email. I'm also sad that we just folded when he declared he was taking the ticket. I thought about saying no. I want the Skulls ticket.
We gotta get it.
Oh man, I'm really glad I managed to get a screenshot of freaking a task in 5 seconds.
What am I watching?
Claims to be a task in 5 seconds, and then 14 minutes of explanation.
Execute arbitrary code. Yes.
Okay, I agree with that.
I'm happy to hear executes arbitrary code.
I want that to happen. And wait, round's finished. Who pulled out?
I fast forward.
It was Miley.
Finally did. Okay. I'm at 12 minutes.
Excited for extra arbitrary code to happen in the Castlevania. That has to happen.
Well, he's
Like
at no health, so that's good.
Hmm. Is he pause buffering?
I don't know.
Maybe if he keeps pausing, he won't die. Well, he's at 1 health now. Okay.
He's also blinking.
Well, yeah, he's got a hit stun forever, thing. Well, he was only on 1 health when he was on the elevator. He used a reserve tank and his health immediately went away. What?
He's like constantly taking damage. I like that trick, the super missile through the other side of the gate.
Yeah, it's a useful one.
Like, if you're going to die, just keep pausing the game and you'll be fine.
I don't know. Is that really what's happening? I don't know.
Okay, he's at the boss. Oh, he's back at full. Right.
Hey, your game is
I
starting.
guess I have to. I'll figure out what the hell's going on with that. Well, we're gonna play first. There's some magic going on. Survival lands cards.
Okay. I don't know how much I like this hand, but it's
fine.
got lands and spells to play with them. Got scavenging ooze. Which I don't think is a creature we pitched to survival.
I don't think so. It depends on what we need to do.
Yeah, we have turns to figure that out.
Let's see how quick our opponent is.
Mountain tap goblin patrol.
Goblin guide, get in.
Now that'd be an actually good card, but no, the aggro deck isn't good in cube. Remember?
Suspend ancestral vision. Okay.
Well, I guess you're drawing some cards.
Do I just want to slam scavenging ooze then?
Yeah, just maybe beat him to death before he can do anything.
Yeah.
With our bear.
Wait until I have some activations of survival when I play it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll draw a Genesis and then.
Serum Visions.
This guy loves to draw cards.
Looks like he kept a
one-lander with Ancestral Vision and Serum Visions. I would do that.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing as we kept a one-lander that our land was a fetch land. Yeah, let's throw a Sundering Titan. Maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good. Your rate for collecting items is $9.99.
What we with Sundering Titan?
I don't know.
Genesis?
We'll see. Probably Genesis. Resolving survival of the fittest is the most important thing, though.
Yeah.
Get forced.
Force.
Okay, no force.
Okay. No third land.
Yet. He put two
He's
cards
still
on
in his.
top when he scryed.
Yeah, so he's still in main. That top is scary.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think he was debating what color to play there then.
Mm-hmm. What's a triple blue? I can think of one thing.
Cryptic?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go ahead and use this to go find Genesis, I think.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. And then. We could just play Obstinate Bailoff.
Yeah. I actually had a
Okay.
different plan.
Or pitch Genesis to do something.
Yeah. Yep. Pitch Genesis to grab Oran Viper.
Hey, cards.
Because Resolved Oran Viper sounds good. He hasn't done
Yeah.
anything. Okay.
Oof. Very controlled.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's about to draw a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
One moment.
I am holding on. Balance, eh?
Balance, eh?
Well, he's discarding down to
3.
3. I mean, he makes that up very quickly.
Yeah, but I guess we lose creatures.
Yeah. Journey to Nowhere. He was holding Force Spike.
Huh.
Aha!
I was thinking of the other 4s, but that is. Yeah,
Well, when I played the Survival, I waited to play it on 3 specifically for that junk.
yeah. For crap like that.
Choose cards to keep. Cool. Whatever. We're done. Technically ahead on that trade, though. Ancestral Visions will make that.
Your turn. Do you want to get back Oran Viper?
Kinda.
I mean, unless we draw up land, it would be Obstinate Bailoff.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, okay.
Okay, this is our own form of card advantage.
Right.
Opponent's about to be full grip.
Right, but we're gonna have full grip right back at him, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So he gets to draw his cards, that's fine.
Someone sneezed.
Watch you. What do you got, buddy?
Jace, the Jace. This smells like a Jace deck. Oh,
Blade Splicer. Okay.
Splicer.
And we're not getting anything back with Genesis here.
Yeah.
So land, Wall of Roots. Counterspell? Remand.
Remand.
Okay. Wall of Roots.
Words. He paid 2 mana to make us pay 2 mana, which,
I guess it prevented Oran Viper from coming down.
yeah. Huh.
He gets the damage in. That's all he cares about.
Yeah. Don't think Control deck really wants to run tricks that up that bad.
Right. Kami of Ancient Law. Ooh. Okay. Anything I want to use this for right now? No. We're gonna pass on that again.
Main deck Kami of Ancient Law.
It looks like kind of more aggressive, honestly, from what we're seeing now. But
And a
Kami of
Blade
Ancient Law is
Splicer.
real.
Kami.
I'll just go ahead and try to play that.
And kill a 3/3?
Yeah.
Huh. Do you have the Flicker Wisp or Revel Arc or something to go with your Blade Splicer? The Revel Arc has to be dead for that to work.
I'll take a 4/4 on board.
Yeah. A 4/4 with tempo. Yeah, it is Bear with upside, but this is Cube. I don't know.
I mean, look at the enchantment he has to target.
Yeah, true. You got survival, but the guy is the 23rd card so often. It's like Torch Fiend.
That's fine. As you can see right now, both sides have an artifact or an enchantment. I mean, there's targets.
Yeah, there's things to destroy. True.
What do we got? Days! Alright, buddy. You got me. Okay, so don't use Walrus this turn or else it dies. And don't pick up anything yet. Monolith.
Might just be make Baloth.
Yeah. Make Baloth.
Baloth. Hey, it's not Thragtusk. This guy control magic.
I
there?
can't resolve spells against this guy. My lord.
That's a little bit lame.
I just can't resolve spells against him. He is counterspells the deck. His hand is probably 3 more counters. What do we got, buddy? Master of Waves.
Oh. Oh.
I actually don't have the mana for...
Yeah, that we're being off black right now. It's very awkward.
Let's figure out what to do about that.
Well, could survival of fittest for Sakura Tribe Elder
I
to
think that's
get.
it. Alright, so this is going to be weird, but let's go... Grim Monolith. Resolve a Baloth.
Resolved Baloth.
Please.
Our survival for Elves of Deep Shadow is actually is better thing than the Sakura Tribe Elder. What was I even thinking?
Sack Tribe's better. Force a freaking will with condescend to get rid.
Interesting.
We're so dead.
Yeah, now it's time to get run over by Master of Waves.
6, 11, I'm dead. Okay. His hand was 2 more counter spells. Sure.
Yeah, it actually
Sure.
was. It's probably another now.
Okay, then.
Yep. Do we even want to show him our second color?
No, I'm just gonna block like this and then die.
Yeah.
So you're gonna kill off all the Master Waves tokens.
Uh,
Alright, Infinite Counterspell, man.
I got nothing. Um,
Try to resolve a damn card.
yeah. Let's do that. Let's do something like before he has the mana to do things. Like, let's do that turn 4 Sundering Titan or something.
That won't resolve, he'll force it.
Well, yeah.
Like, none of these cards will resolve.
Yep. I think I know why the games went so long. Wait a second. You're doing...
And we'll cut... Wall Blossoms. Cool.
It is a little bit weird.
God, I hate this hand.
This is a bit of an awkward two-lander. I guess you can pitch Deranged Hermit to get something if you want to keep this, but I don't know. I wouldn't keep this.
What the hell does this hand do?
Uh, pitch Deranged Hermit to get something. I have no idea. I wouldn't know this.
Wow! Whatever. We're losing. This match is over. No, I'm not casting that there.
Force Spike.
Force Spike and Daze.
It also didn't immediately get us anything. Because it's an 0-5.
Oh boy, Elves of Deep Shadow.
Does it resolve?
This is going nowhere.
We have a 1-1.
Oh my god. That's not a card that's ever resolving.
I don't think any of our cards are.
Yeah, I've dealt 1 damage.
Maybe we want to cast a creature so that he counters it so we can recurring nightmare with it.
I mean, if we draw a creature, sure.
Yeah, if we draw a creature.
I'm cool with that if I ever draw a card, yeah.
Your opponent is flooded too.
His hand is 7 counter spells.
Yeah. You don't even want to try playing Orin Viper?
Post-combat.
Yeah. What?
Yay! Yay!
I refuse. I refuse.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Very balanced. I have 2 cards in hand, buddy. You're balancing this?
Um.
I'm scared.
Oh.
He has to discard 5 cards.
I'm done. I don't know what to do anymore. We need to draw a creature for recurring nightmare to even work.
I'm playing it.
Yeah. Then
All
we
right.
recurring back or in Viper so that we can draw cards.
Oh no, Cortazar. That gets him cards.
Yeah, it's ponder on a 3/1 vigilance. I guess it. No, okay, that explains it. Um, 7. Do you want to? Yeah, just draw a creature.
Force spike me. Um. Shit, I didn't think this one through.
um,
Genesis for certain.
Genesis and Shriekmaw. Genesis and we're a land away from either of our eights.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, Hermit. Didn't.
I grabbed Hermit because we have Recurring Nightmare in play.
Yeah. If Hermit resolves.
Who cares? Like, we just. If it doesn't resolve, then every creature we play is Deranged Hermit. Also, I just drew the Woodfall Progress, so.
Okay, cool.
So this doesn't resolve, right? There's no frickin' way.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, there's no frickin' way. Cryptic counter draw. Okay, whatever, but this guy is literally infinite counter spells.
I knew he had a cryptic though, because he debated so long on that. Well, he wasn't holding cryptic then, was he?
We don't know.
He was nursing it all game then, probably because he decided on plains instead of island.
Like, his hand's like 2 or 3 count. The moment this resolves, I'm never. Alright, so let's go ahead and resolve Shriekmaw. And by that I mean not resolve Shriekmaw. Actually, Grim Monolith first.
Okay, Resto Angel.
Sure, this thing dies though. He didn't pay white for the.
Yeah, he gets to
He
draw a
just gets a
card.
card, yeah. Cool, he gets another counterspell in hand.
Yeah, but we no longer have to cast spells.
Well, you have to cast Recurring Nightmare. Anyway, I'm not going to actually use Recurring Nightmare yet.
Not yet. No reason to yet. Maybe instep.
It's sorcery speed.
Oh, it is sorcery speed. Yeah, of course. It's only unfair, not.
Yeah. Serendipit Freet.
Okay, now he's very aggressive.
Well, right. He just plays like very aggressive threats and then has counterspell backup. That's this deck. We've seen it.
We've seen it. This is a pretty good deck we're facing. Just make biggest man. Hmm.
How about this?
Yeah. Aggro.
Don't attack. That would be a mistake. So he gets to draw 4 cards this turn.
Yeah, he's back up. We have our own sort of card advantage, though. If we can never resolve anything.
Aye. If. We're back to the squirrel plan. Problem is he's got 6 power flyers.
Yeah. Although, can we race?
I'd probably kill off some of his flyers, is my thought. But I need to resolve Recurring Nightmare to do that. So,
Yeah. Yep.
that would be miraculous to happen at the least.
Kill off Resto Angel.
Yeah.
Because Ifrit kind of helps us race a little bit.
Not really. It's actually a detriment to us existing, but
I mean, when you're comparing 3/4s.
yeah, I know, I know.
Flying has been a problem for us.
Consistently, yes. Not paying the echo. First things first. I want him to kill Shriekmaw here.
He even obligingly is removing first strike from his golem.
Alright, so let's try and resolve a card. Oh my god. Give me the Shriekmaw, sacrifice this, tap the squirrel token, kill off its flyer.
Dear God.
I didn't expect that one.
Do you want to cast it again? Well, he doesn't have.
Actually, probably just gonna let myself untap Grim Monolith.
Okay.
Cool. He has to be holding a counter, right? Like,
I don't know. I don't know what things mean.
I did not specifically play anything so I could untap Grim Monolith as I guess
Yeah.
a explanation to people. Master of Waves. Azorius Chancery. So let's go ahead and untap that monolith so I can cast spells next turn. Genesis is really not useful in hand.
It is not.
I'm gonna go ahead and swing for creatures.
You should throw an elemental in front of that 5/5 fella.
It tramples.
Oh. Well, he's in a bit of a problem.
Well,
Yeah, I remember.
he's got that.
Okay. Recurring nightmare targeting master waves.
Yeah. Or do I just kill his flyer?
That removes 3 power of block of yeah. Leash. I don't think he has a way to zip out. We can make squirrels.
Reset squirrels!
And for good measure.
Yeah, just for good measure.
Like it doesn't do anything in hand.
Okay, there is a way for him to win right now.
There's a few. I don't know of any cards I know he has. Oh, snaps.
Snaps, tap all creatures 6.
Snaps. He just barely has the mana for that, too. He has an
know.
island extra. One of the 6 cards in his hand could be Snapcaster Mage. Never noticed before. That elemental sort of looks like Horsey Book's horse.
I was literally just thinking the same thing. That's why I pulled it up.
Yeah. We're on the same wavelength here.
Yeah.
You want to eat some squirrels? I agree with that. I suddenly feel better about being alive.
I know, right? We're not dead. I don't know how our opponent doesn't have a... Okay, so Journey to Nowhere, whatever. That's what Primary
Probably
was made for.
Shriek Maw? No.
Whoa! What?
He's got some, Spice Must Flow stuff going on.
Hold on, what's going on?
He just...
I'm swinging.
I'm afraid he's about to return all things to our... In fact,
I'm swinging. I'm swinging.
I know.
Show me Venser. Yeah, Venser, bounce Journey, get Master to make 3 tokens. Look at that pro play.
Oh my goodness.
He still dies, but...
Thanks. He showed us Journey exists, though. Wow.
We already knew that from Balance in Game 1.
Oh, right. He discarded it.
But yeah, so because this tramples and he has to take 3, he would have to block the entirety of what I have down, and he doesn't have the ability to. That's a cool-ass combo, though.
That was a good game. Wow.
Okay,
do you still want to do the Glenelg Archmage plan?
Absolutely.
Then let's roll.
We got this. I believe.
So is this guy just full of counterspells, or did he just draw every counterspell he had that game?
Full of them. He showed us new counterspells in this one. Like, he has at least 7 different counters.
How did he not have any for so long?
I don't know. Maybe he just got lucky. I'm keeping this.
Yeah, this looks like a keep. It's a little slow.
Yeah.
Which I don't like, but... I don't know. We're on the draw.
He didn't immediately suspend the thing, so that's fine.
Delta. Okay. Okay. Monolith here doesn't...
No monolith. No monolith.
No monolith.
Monolith now. And he's got to remand it. Okay.
Okay, then we can...
Suspend the thing.
Ramp still occurs.
The ramp continues. Okay.